Working correctly. Hi you guys. There's just like a knife laying here because I was just opening stuff, but I wanted to do a video about travel essentials, travel tips, and stuff like flight essentials and stuff like that, because I've been getting a lot of those questions, and I have it all because I'm leaving to Tokyo in about 1.5 days, so I thought I'd show you guys. Not prepared at all. I was so ill prepared. I had never been on a flight that long in my life, and I wish somebody had told me what to bring, what I needed. I was so ill prepared, and it really sucked, but now I am always prepared, because these flights, if you don't live on the Eastern Hemisphere, they're long. My flight to get here from where I live where I'm from in New Jersey took about 24 hours in total. I had to fly to Wisconsin, then I had to fly to Minnesota, then I had to fly to LA, then I had to fly here to Shanghai, and I wish I had been a lot more prepared. So I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna go into stuff you're gonna need for the flight, or stuff that really helps me out and it's helpful to have on the plane. So first things first is these flights are long. So my flight from LA to Shanghai took about 15 hours. So okay, if you have never been on a flight that long, you are going to get so dry because the plane uses recycled air, so everything becomes dry. I wish I had known this. As soon as the flight started, it was a bunch of other Asian people, probably Chinese people, on the plane with me, and as soon as the flight took off, everybody put on their face masks and relaxed, and I'm like, why does everybody have on face masks? It's because the flight gets your face, your hands, your lips, everything gets so dry because of the recycled air. So everybody has on these face masks, and stop bouncing. And they're so helpful because it really relaxes you and it keeps your skin hydrated. So what you're gonna want to buy is some hydrating face masks. Don't get ones that are like deep cleaning or anything like that. Get ones that are hydrating because it's really gonna help your skin. Your skin gets so dry because of the recycled air on the plane. So just the ones I got these from Etude House. This is just a rich moisturization mask, fresh moisture rose mask, a ceramide is so moisturizing mask. I got this one soothing mask, and just another aloe one, or just whatever. I just had these laying around because I always have and use masks, but these are going to be so helpful, and they're like quite relaxing, so they're good. You're going to want a couple because most people do like 2 or 3 during the flight because the flight is long. So face mask number 1. Number 2 is, I'm gonna do all the stuff that has to do with skin first. Hand moisturizers, because your hands get so dry, like, you know, when you move your hands and they start to crack. I was dying, let me tell you, and I called the flight attendant and I was like, oh, like, I'm so dry, and she was like, yeah, like, this is your first time, because most people know, but it was a really nice flight. So she came around with this moisturizer I could buy, and it was like $300, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm okay. But you're gonna want to bring moisturizer. Trust me. So get some really moisturizing hand creams, face creams, everything like that, because you're going to keep applying it during the flight. These flights are long and you're going to get dry. Trust me, you're going to get really dry. Your lips are going to start cracking, everything. So also I have Vaseline for my lips, so bring Vaseline as well. I'm going to show that. So this. Next thing you want to bring is, so when I was flying from all over the US to China, the planes are hot sometimes and uncomfortable, and you're sitting near people, and it's really annoying. You're gonna want to bring some deodorizing spray. Trust me. And I say spray because it's gonna really freshen up your clothes, freshen up. I kept changing clothes like every time we would stop, because like you just get so like traveling really makes. Get a spray deodorant, one that's like says like ice cooling fresh one. This one is really good. This is only sold in China though, interestingly enough. Oh, it says it's Japanese. So it's well, oh, maybe you can't read, but it says it's Japanese right there. So maybe this is only sold in Japan, but it doesn't matter. Just get a spray one. Trust me, get a spray one. Next I'm gonna say is, so in Asia, well, in China, they don't have toilet paper in public bathrooms. So I didn't know that before coming here. You have to bring anywhere public, they don't usually have toilet paper. So I didn't know that before coming here. That can really be a dilemma for you. Everywhere these are sold because everybody carries these. So this is a pack of multiple little packets, and you just keep one everywhere. You keep one in your book bag, keep one in your purse, keep one everywhere, because if you need to go to the bathroom, this is what you're gonna need. So also in Thailand, when I was in Thailand, the same thing happened. They didn't have toilet paper. So most parts of Thailand, a lot of places in Asia, they don't have toilet paper. You have to bring your own. So also, these are good just in case you spill something. I accidentally I was flying to Hong Kong one time, and I just had gotten a Frappuccino from Starbucks, and guess what I do? I spill it on the girl next to me. I felt so bad. I'm so happy. She was really kind. She was such a nice person. She told me she was from Poland. Every Polish person I've ever met is so nice. I was so grateful. She was a nice person. I felt so bad. And guess what? I didn't have any napkins. So like I couldn't even help her. She had her own napkins, so she brought napkins out and started wiping herself down. I was like, I felt so bad, but you just gonna need napkins anyways, in case you spill something, in case you want to wipe something down, in case, you know, it's just gonna, and that goes hand in hand with wet wipes. These are baby wipes, but anything works, you know, for the same. So baby wipes are just disinfectant wipes. You're gonna need that. So the next thing you're gonna need is, oh, I forgot to mention, yeah, you're gonna need a face moisturizer to put on after the masks, and just like to keep your face moisturized. So whatever you use to moisturize your face, put it on. We all know I use olive oil at this point to moisturize my face, so I just have like a little olive oil. Yeah, anything you use to moisturize your face, just bring that. Yeah, so have more than one of these. You're going to need them. A lot of these places do have charging docks at the airports and stuff like that, but they're all hogged up. Trust me, I was dying one time because I was stuck in Hong Kong for a layover for like 6 hours, and all the charging stations were all hogged up, and my phone was dead the whole time. It really sucked. Have a power bank. Have at least, I always have 3 of these on me when I'm traveling, especially when I'm traveling, because like last time I was in Tokyo, I use Snapchat like crazy. By the way, add me on Snapchat. I'm gonna put it here. But I was Snapchatting like crazy, and if you have Snapchat, then you know that Snapchat drained your battery like nobody's business. So my phone kept dying when I was walking around Tokyo, and I kept stopping in every McDonald's to charge my phone. It was just so annoying. So like, have a power bank on you. I always have like 3 power banks on me, just so that my phone never ever dies. Trust me, get at least 3 power banks, and some of them can be expensive, but spend your money on a good one that has a lot of storage. It's gonna come in such handy, trust me. get a power bank, because your phone is not going to last all day when traveling. It's not. It's just not gonna work. And you're gonna need your phone when you're traveling, so power bank. And then everybody knows about these little travel bags. This is just stuff that I have in bigger bottles that I can't bring on the plane, so I always have a Victoria's Secret fragrance on me, and every time I travel they make me throw them out, and then I act like I'm upset, but then it happens every time, so I should have known. So I literally sprayed this Victoria's Secret fragrance, because it's good to have a fragrance on you too, like, you know, just so you can stay. So I just put it in here so that you can take it on the plane, because you can't bring anything over 150 ml, I think, on the plane. I also have my olive oil, my rose oil. This rose oil I got from my neighbor because they don't sell the one I used to use anymore at the store. And this is just my conditioner, so this is the conditioner I'm using currently. It works really good, and they don't have this online. I checked, it's only sold in China at the stores here. But maybe you can find it, I'm not sure. I couldn't find it. But this is carrot, it's carrot extract conditioner, all this stuff. It's a hair strengthening treatment, but I use it for just to do my hair. So like I use it to lay down my hair, and like sometimes these little parts right here, like they're laid down right now, but when I'm sleeping and waking up, like they'll get all frizzy. So I just like to do my hair, so I'll bring my conditioner. Okay, please stop bouncing. I look like a Elastigirl in this top, which I don't care, I like it. In case you didn't know, people are always telling me about my outfits. You look like this, you look like this, you look like a superhero, you look like a motocrosser. I'm like, cool. I know, I realize I do. So if you are American, it really is very helpful to be a US citizen when it comes to traveling, because we don't need a visa for a lot of countries. So if you're American, you don't need a visa to come to Japan, Korea, Thailand, Bali. We don't need a visa for those places, but you do need a visa for China. So that's a different type of process. But so I would suggest, it's really easy to travel to the countries you don't need a visa. So you just go. Like, a lot of people ask me, how do you do this? And I try to come up with like things to tell you people, but to me it's so self-explanatory. You just look it up. And if you don't have a lot of money and you want to travel to Asia, one thing I can say to you is, a tip is go on hostelworld.com, HOSTEL world, WORLD.com. So you can stay in hostels, especially if you're young, because a lot of these hostels are just young people who are backpackers who travel alone. So plus you can make friends in the hostels. Hostels are just like usually a big room. No, it's like a hotel, but the rooms are a bunch of beds, and then you're staying in a room with a bunch of other people. If you don't like that, then don't do it. These hostels also have private rooms, and it's super cheap. Like, a lot of these hostels are like $10 a night, stuff like that. Stay in one of those if you really want to come and you don't have that much money. Find yourself a cheap flight and then come over here. What else can I say? Oh yeah, get a SIM card when you come here. So when you come here, you're not going to be able to use your phone from where, if you're not, obviously you're not going to be from these countries, you're not going to be able to use your phone, but at the airport they have a SIM card and a Wi-Fi box station. So for example, say you're going to Japan for a week and you want to have service on your phone, there's going to be like SIM card stations at the airport. So you go up to them and you say, I'm going to be in Japan for 7 days and I want a SIM card, and they go, okay, so here's the flat rate for a SIM card. It'll work for you for 7 days and you'll have data on your phone. So it'll allow you to use the internet on your phone. and stuff like that, and calls within the country, not outside the country. So it's a one flat rate. It's usually like, depends on where you go, so I can't tell you, but and that's how you're going to be able to use your phone while you're in these countries, or you can get a Wi-Fi box. Trying to think of something else to say. What else? If you have any questions, leave them below. I hope this video was helpful, and anything you guys want to see from me in Tokyo, leave it below if I haven't mentioned it already, and anything you guys want to see from me in general, especially if it has to do with travel, then please leave it below. And I love you guys, and I thank you guys so much. Peace. Peace.